Welcome back to the Power in Your Voice podcast. We would like to first say thank you to those who tune in week after week, those who share the link on various platforms. Thank you. Y'all, this season, we are excited to bring you some hot and new topics. We are ready to push you further into your destiny. If you feel stuck or even overwhelmed, I want you to tune in and have a mind of expectancy, because we believe that if you challenge it, it will change.
Welcome back to the Power in Your Voice. Thank you to all of my listeners. Thank you to all of those that are just joining us in this season. If you have not heard the rest of the podcast, go back and listen to those podcasts that we have already put out there. I promise you that they will bless you. If you have listened to them, go back and just refresh yourself up on what's going on. I promise you it is going to revive you. So thank you again for listening to the LP Ministry, the Power in Your Voice. Challenge it and it will change. You all know I have my team here with me. And this is what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to talk about our lives and where we at and where we're going, because so many times we get so busy, we get so caught up in life that we don't have the time to just sit down and conversate one with another, to say, hey, how's things going? What's going on with you? So that's what me and my team gonna do tonight. I pray that you enjoy the blessings, the conversation, the pieces that we will share. And I pray that it will help you to sit down with your family and just have a conversation. No business, but just a conversation. Earlier I was talking to my grandson, and he just did something that was so amazing on his job. He made this video for his job. And y'all, he just had us laughing, talking about he think he getting ready to start that. Davion, let's talk about where you at and what's going on in your life, grandson.
What's up, y'all? That's funny. So I normally I just do paperwork stuff. I just do transactions and I deal with contracts and all that kind of stuff within the the real estate world. But we had a photo shoot that we did for work, right? We had to get some new photos and stuff. So while we was at the shoot, they was like, do some videos and like just get clips and stuff like that. And they had never known that I did like video editing and all that kind of stuff. So they was just kind of saying, I was talking to one of my coworkers and he was like, just kind of put something together so we can put it on Instagram, but nothing crazy. But video editing or like, just even like Photoshop, all that kind of stuff is super fun to me. And when I was started doing the editing, I was having so much fun. And so I finished the video and then I sent it to them and they were all so excited about it. And I was laughing because I was really happy with the way that it came out too, because I had did like homes, like videos on homes and edited those. But this was my first time doing like, a video for like people, like it was people around and, just showing that, that it was a different type of video. I had never done it like that before. And it was so fun. And I was like, this is pretty good. And I was like, I called my wife and I was like, I think I'm about to start a business because shoot, I feel like, I can go to somebody's wedding and be like, look, I'll take your video, but like, I don't know, $20, $40 or something.
But, wow. So Davion, you telling me that the job that you got hired for, if they had just allowed you just to do that, they wouldn't have never known the other things that you had and that you knew how to do.
They wouldn't have known.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, not at all. And they wouldn't have known.
And you know what I say about that, Davion? We be around a lot of people that know how to do other things, but when we put them in a category, that's all we're gonna get from them. So I'm just so happy that you had the opportunity to show the rest of you. You're saying, no, this ain't the only thing that I know how to do. And we miss that so many times. And what they needed, you had it.
Yeah. That's cool because I think it's in the aspect of like what other people get. So like, they were able to get videos, and then it's like they see now, something that I'm able to do. But it's also like when I did that, I saw how fun it was to me. So, if I would have been like, I ain't taking these videos, I'm not finna do, but I genuinely had fun making it. Like I wasn't sitting there like, oh my gosh, I don't want to make this. That was probably the funnest part of my day. Like I really enjoyed it. So I feel like, when we allow ourselves to, not become overwhelmed with it, like, I'm not going to be doing too much videos to where I can't do, what I'm actually there to do. But, if I can help out in a certain area, then I will.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Davion. I'm gonna bring your mom in on this because she's being challenged. Because Davion, you allow yourself to be challenged, and Boss Lady Renise, she just launched a new job, and this is something she never thought that she could do. But her sister Ebony always encouraged her to move forward and go learn things. And her husband is amazing. He always let her know, not to limit herself. And so, y'all, he actually did an interview for her, but that's another day. But anyway, come on, Renise, talk to me about how you are just enjoying where you are. Come on, talk to me.
Oh, that is funny because my husband did do my interview for me. And God knows what you're able to do and what you're not. One thing I know what I'm strong at is working. But doing interviews, I might not get a job if you interview me. My interview may not be as strong as my work ethics. So God set that up for me perfect. The guy happened to know, my boss happened to know my husband just by his name. And he said, hey, can I come to your office? And he was like, yeah, sure. And it was very unusual because commanders don't normally do what he did. And he went to go talk to my husband, and he basically said, I'll see you around. And it's been great. But the challenge, it hasn't, I can't say it's been a challenge for me, because working for Dr. Linda was probably my challenge, because she took me out the box. She literally took, I think she do all of her children like that. My sister's on here. She'll tell you, she takes all of us out of the box, with not allowing you to be limited to anything. If she thinks you could do it, she gonna push you to do it. And so that's one of the things. So I can't say my job is challenging, because all I do is I really don't do nothing, but I do something. I take care of my boss. That's all I do. Just like I do for my mother. I take care of a good bit of her business. And so I agree with Davion. When it's something you enjoy, it's not work. And so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this phase of my life of being out of the box. And what I love about God, every job that I have been on within these last couple of years, it continues to grow me. And I'm not stuck in a mindset. And I love this about my husband. No matter where I go, we both know it's something that I ain't never done before. And he always says, one thing I know about you, you're going to take your pencil and your paper, and you're going to take you some good notes, and you're going to be great at your job. And I thank God for the encouragement that he gives. So I'm thankful for the opportunity of not being stuck in a place, and always having encouragement around me, just to push me to say you can do it. So I'm enjoying my new challenges, but it's not a challenge. It's just what I enjoy doing.
I love it. I love it. I'm just thinking, don't limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. To all of my listeners, don't limit yourself. There are so many things that you love doing, and you may be on a job, or you may be in a place, and they may not know that you know how to do it. But I tell you, whenever that opportunity comes, get out there and you can show them that you have more on the inside than they realize. Come on, Ebony, talk to me about this, about not limiting yourself. You are in a job that you've never worked before. Let's talk about it.
She got jokes tonight, I see. Yeah, as my sister was saying, Dr. Linda does know how to pull you. I may not have been there in her upbringing, but she definitely lets us know that whoever tried to box her when she was younger, she lets us know that don't let them. So, I know with my job opportunity, I went for an accounting position because I wanted that, got my degree and all of that. And of course, you get nervous because people tell you what you cannot do because you don't have the experience.
Yes.
But God allowed a particular company to look for somebody like me.
Wow.
They had created a position for somebody like me. And when I got in, I was scared because, again, it's new. When something is new, you are fearful because of the unknown.
Yes.
You don't know if you're going to grasp the information. Can I keep up with everybody else? So it's just a lot of things going on, but it goes back to say, when you enjoy doing what you're doing,
yes,
then you're going to do what you do. You're going to have fun with it. You're going to learn. And that's one of the things that I bring to the table with my job is I have fun in everything. I'm not afraid to say, I don't understand what that means.
Yes.
Like, y'all knew when y'all hired me, I didn't have that much experience. I had the degree. Yes. But now teach me how to do it. So they love that factor. And they, with me saying I don't know how to do something, it does cause them to help me even the more. And one thing I do add is, as everybody is saying, when you love doing what you do, you continue to do it.
Yes.
But y'all, I also got to hit on that point of that paycheck, though. When that money good, it'll make you go.
Say that.
So that's my mom is just always just let us know that if you want it, you can have it. And I'm instilling that in my own children now. You can have it. I just was telling my nephew, it's okay if somebody else want to throw your dreams out the window. I believe in you. I'm your TT. I believe in your dreams. Tell me about it. Sit down and let's talk.
Yes.
Because, we all have a prayer life. Let's pray. Let's talk it through. I don't just go for jobs. Just say, oh, I want that job. I go to the Lord first. Lord, can I have it?
Yes.
And when he tells me I can have it, I don't care who tell me no in the midst of the process. I continue to say, my daddy said I can have it. So I don't know why y'all telling me no, but somebody got to open the door because he told me I can have it. So that's what I encourage you today is enjoy what you're doing.
Yes.
They were talking in Bible study the other night, and they were talking about how Jacob worked. And he worked for Rachel for a total of 14 years. Mm-hmm. And it simply says on that first round that he worked those 7 years. Y'all got to go and read your Bible. You'll find out why he had to work 14 years. But on that first round of 7, Jacob says it was like fast. It went by quick. Because he was working for something. Yes. He had a goal. He had his mind focused. And that may be somebody today. You may need to focus, but I'm learning, don't focus on a 5-year or a 10-year plan. I'm going to let Dr. Linda hit on that because somebody needs to understand, do not limit yourself with that 5-year, that 7-year, that 10-year plan. Tell yourself today I can have it.
Yes.
Let's manifest that. So I'm gonna give it to Dr. Linda because I think y'all need to hear that point.
Oh wow, that is so good. That's so good. We were like she said, we were in Bible study. We were in the book of Genesis, and Jacob, he told Laban, he said, "I'll work for her for 7 years. Y'all, Laman really didn't ask him to do that for 7 years. That was his plan. He loved that girl so much. He said, I'll do 7 years for her. But he really didn't have to do 7 years. He could have probably just had her right from the start, just getting to know her. And so many times we put the limitations on us and how long it's going to be and all of these things. But whatever it was, Jacob enjoyed working for the prize. He enjoyed, y'all talking about that paycheck and all of those things. It's now time for us to start enjoying what we do. Okay, it's time out for going to places. Life is just too short. I'm not telling you to quit your job, please, by no means, because you need them bills paid. But, God, let me enjoy what I do while I'm doing it. I'm going to call on my granddaughter, Jada. Jada, come on, talk to me about this. I know you got something to say about this.
Granny, oh my goodness. Enjoying what we do, y'all. I'm learning because I'm in a season of, I guess, transition. I'm going back to school for another degree. And y'all, I'm learning to enjoy it. Like, instead of trying to do it my own way, following the way that the Lord has for me, and enjoy myself in the midst of that. Like, I feel like a lot of the times I'll get so passionate about something and I just be kind of like just zoned in on it, and that's all I'm thinking about. Y'all will call me throughout the week and y'all like, what you doing, Jada? I'm at the library. I'm at the library. And I'm learning to like take that pressure off of myself and make myself, just as I make myself study, I have to make myself enjoy. So I'm just listening tonight, y'all. And which I'm good.
Awesome. My son Wes is here. You all, I got to. He's an amazing man, and I'm telling you, he do not like laziness and all of that. Come on, Wes, talk to me about it. Let's enjoy what we're doing. Where you at in this?
Well, thank you, Dr. Linda, for the question. I appreciate it. And man, I was just sitting here thinking about just some experience that I've had since I've been in the Air Force, and I remember, one of the things that we always learn is that as we continue to move and advance in our careers, they always like to promote the individuals that are what I call that are not one-dimensional, meaning that that we can put you, the military, they can put you in any place outside of your comfort zone, and when they put you there, you're going to excel, you're going to do a great job, and in the midst of doing that, you should get job fulfillment. And I remember one time when I had got a job and I was working in protocol, and that was a place that I was really nervous about working because I didn't really understand it. And it was really detailed. It was a really, really detail oriented job. And I remember I got there and they told me, they was like, it's going to take you about 6 months to learn this job really well. And they were right. It took about 6 months. But then once I got it, I really enjoyed what I was doing. I got job fulfillment. So it wasn't about like getting promoted or getting awards or whatever. It was just really about enjoying the job and, making it fun every day. And in the midst of that, because I was out of my element, it really worked out in my favor because I was getting promoted, I was getting awards and all that stuff. So it worked out really good. And it was a tremendous blessing. So, learning how to not be one-dimensional is a great thing.
I love that. Yo, we got to sign off and we got to get out of here because our time is way over. We thank you for always listening. But each one of us are going to give you a word because I want you to stop limiting yourself. I want you to take the limits off. And I want you to start enjoying what you are doing. If you had one word to leave with them, Boss Lady Renice, what would you say to our listeners tonight? One word.
Enjoy.
Thank you. David Yon, if you have one word to leave with the listeners, what would you leave with?
It's not one word, but be open.
I like that. Be open. Ebony, if you had one word to leave with our listeners, what would you leave with them?
Determination.
Have that determination. Wes, if you had one word to leave with our listeners, what would you leave with them?
I would say fun.
Have fun. Fun. Jada, what would you tell my listeners?
Relax.
Relax. I love all of the encouraging words that they have given you. Take those words and take the limits off. Challenge it, and it will change. We'll talk to you next week. Peace out. God bless you.